What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Shed and Blues. It's been a minute, but I thought I'd just bring you this video because there's been quite a few bits going on at Chelsea over the last couple of days, and I'll give you my thoughts on that right now. Shouldn't take too long because Mauricio Pochettino, he's looking good, saying the right things, and by all accounts they're working hard in training and they're enjoying themselves and they're bonding, so that's good news. I still want to hold fire. I still want to see how we do in pre-season. Still want to see how we perform in the first few games of the Premier League, even before I can give you any sort of prediction. Still got to think about who comes in and who goes out as well. So there's a lot going on, a lot to think about before any prediction should be made towards this Premier League season. But I'm calm, really. I'm quite excited, to be honest with you, to see how he does. He looks right, he sounds right, does the right thing, says the right things. So let's see what happens. It's an exciting time. We've got some young players coming through, and yeah, it's a new era for Chelsea, and we've won it all before. So I'm calm. I'm calm to see where this goes. So many people really losing their minds on social media, on Twitter, on YouTube. Can't handle what's been going on. They really need some mental help. They really do. Certain content creators just can't control themselves, it seems. Can't act their age. Don't understand what is going on at the club. It's a shame, really, because they have a huge following and they just can't seem to control themselves. Can't seem to understand what is going on. Can't seem to understand that no one player is bigger than this club. But let them be them. Anyway, we move on anyway. And we talk about the kit. I don't really care about kits anymore. I'm not 11 years old anymore. It looks alright. As long as the 11 players wearing that shirt on a Saturday or Sunday perform, then I don't care. I couldn't care less. One thing I will say is they should just keep it the same all season now. No need to change it, because it's hard times at the moment. People are struggling for money. And there's people out there who aren't going to be able to afford to buy 2 kits in one season. 2 home kits, 2 away kits, whatever they're going to buy. They're going to add a sponsor on and then put them up for sale as well. That's bang out of order. They shouldn't be doing that. They should just stick to what they've got now. Ride it for the rest of the season, in my opinion. Would show probably that they don't really care about sponsors on the front of the shirt as well. Might give them some favour towards the fans, maybe. Be like, yeah, we don't really care about shirt sponsors. And it's not even their fault anyway. Like, they tried to get 2 sponsorship deals done. They had him in the bag. If it weren't for the Premier League and the fans complaining for no fucking reason, we'd have a sponsorship. So, is what it is. Show looks decent enough. Badge looks a bit meh, but apart from that, I'm okay with it. Anyway, we move on to like outgoings, really. Players that really need to be out of the club, really. Like Aubameyang and Lukaku. Jesus. Let's just get them gone, please. Praying to all the gods up there, please. Just let them leave. I mean, somehow, some way, we need to get them off the books, because they're just stealing money from this club, outrightly robbing us blind. Aubameyang, Lukaku just need to go. And there's players like Hudson, Odoi, Ampadu, whose futures are obviously elsewhere. It's a shame, really, because they were both 2 talented prospects that have come through Cobham, come through the youth ranks, and look very decent players. Have looked in the past very good, and will be good players, no doubt about it, elsewhere, unfortunately. And wherever they go, I can see them balling up, to be honest with you. Both of them. At some point, they're both still young, they've got time on their side. And wherever they go, I do feel they'll do quite well. Whether it's the Premier League, whether it's abroad, I see them having bright futures, without a doubt. And whoever gets them, they're going to get some talented young players. Let's talk about a talented young player, though. And already, like, the geezer hasn't even played a minute for us yet. And fans are on his back. He did a short little insta video after winning the European Champions, the under-21 European Championships. And fans are already on his neck, already on his back, jumping all over him, crushing him because of one little look, one little video, one moment that you can't even take seriously. They're analysing it. Why? He's a young lad. Give him a fucking break. In a profession where clubs aren't loyal to the players, let's have it right, they're not. They'll sell them at the drop of a hat if they need to. Force them out the club if they need to. Use them and throw them away if they need to. Let's not pretend like the club are so innocent here. The clubs are so innocent that the players should like give their all and like be loyal to that club. Just I get the fans. Yeah, the fans they should be loyal to. The fans are the ones they should be loyal to. But the clubs themselves, why? What Levi Colwill? What has he got to be loyal to for Chelsea at the moment? Really? Yeah, he came through the ranks. But at the end of the day, if he wants to leave, then let him leave. If he wants to stay, if he wants to work hard and work for his place, I'm really happy for that. I want him to stay. I want to see him play for Chelsea because he is a very talented young man. But there's no guarantees at Chelsea, and there never should be for any player. You are not guaranteed a start. And I doubt he thinks he's guaranteed a start. He wants to know that if he tries and if he works his hardest, that he will be given that chance, a fair chance to get a spot in the team. And the way things are at the moment, I see no way that he can't be the first choice centre-back in our team. If he plays the way he has played in recent performances and he continues to develop, and there is no doubt in my mind that he could not be as person who leads the back line. Someone who is there for Chelsea like the next John Terry. In my opinion, it could be Levi Colwill. He has all the attributes to become the next John Terry or whoever. The Levi Colwill. To be one of the best centre-backs at Chelsea. To be a captain, a leader in the side in the years to come. So, I mean, to be honest with you, the centre-backs we've got at the moment, if he plays the way he's playing, he'll get in front of all of them. I mean, Fofana's injury prone. Chalobah might not even be here. The only one who's really a competitor is Badiashile. And those two could even play together, in my opinion. There's no way they can't. So why not those two playing together? I don't know what the problem is there. Yeah, they're both left-footed, but we've seen two right-footed centre-backs play together year in and year out. So why two left-footed centre-backs can't play together, I don't know. Thiago Silva, let's face it, he should be in his last year at Chelsea, I'd imagine. And he's going to take a reduced role in the squad and hopefully be someone who is there to help develop these young centre-backs like Levi Colwill, like Badiashile, like Fofana. Help them with his experience, his knowledge, and help these players grow and get even better. So for me, Colwill, if he wants first team football, he's more than likely to going to get it at Chelsea than he is anywhere else in a top 6 side like Liverpool, who are supposedly in for him. No way he's getting in their first team week in, week out with the centre-backs they've already got. Yeah, if he went back to Brighton, yeah, he'd get in their first team, no doubt. But depends what he wants, what Pochettino wants. But I'm calm on that too. Like I said, if he wants to stay, fantastic. If he wants to leave, I ain't going to lose no sleep on that. No doubt about it. But he's a talented young lad, and I'd like to see him playing in blue. There is competition for the left back though. Fierce competition this season. And for me, 2 of the 4 of Cucurella, Chilwell, Martson and Hall would probably have to go on loan or possibly be sold. Poch likes Martson by all accounts, which is a good sign. I enjoyed what I've seen of him, and I'd like to see him come through, no doubt about it. And there's no reason why he can't, considering the form of Chilwell and Cucurella last season. If they go back onto that form again next season, then there's no reason why he can't break into the first team. There are rumours of people interested in Cucurella. I don't know how solid that is. But we'll have to wait and see, really, won't we? But it's going to be a fierce fight for that left-back position. Lewis Hall, for me, would be the one who might go out on loan somewhere. And I wouldn't mind seeing that happen for him. Get some more first-team football. He's a very talented young man. Maybe a lower league Premier League side or a higher Championship side might be a good move for young Lewis Hall next season. Or this season. But yeah, that competition for that left-back place is going to be interesting. It's an interesting one to keep an eye on. The one interesting position that everyone's talking about is that striker position. The one position we all know we need a change. We all know we need something to happen in that position. Yes, we've brought in Jackson, and Broja is there and hasn't really been given that chance. He proved himself at Southampton slightly. Came back and then got injured. And last season barely featured. So, because of injury. So I'm willing, like Poch, like many others, to give these two, Jackson and Broja, a chance in pre-season, see how they do. Even a couple of games at the beginning of the season, we might not be looking at a striker until closer to the deadline. That might be the case. That might be the case, that we hope that Broja or Jackson can ball out, score goals, whatever you want to call it, and just lead the line for us. I'm hoping Broja can be that man. I really am. And I'm sure a lot of fans are as well. But there are doubts there, rightfully so. But there are doubts also about bringing in another striker from the German or the Italian league that have scored tons of goals there, and they come here and they flop. It's happened countless times to us. Countless times we've wasted bags full of money, tons of money, tons of cash on these players that are supposed to be the next best thing, and they've come in and they've been dreadful. Dreadful. How many times has it happened to us? So I'm hopeful that we can get something, that Poch can get something out of a Broja or a Jackson who is an unknown. A Broja who has proven that he can score goals in the Premier League. Did it at Southampton slightly. But can he do it in a blue shirt is the question. He didn't get that chance last season through injury. I'd like to see him get that chance now. Let me know what you think down below. Because do we want to waste another boatload of cash on someone that just flops? Do we want a Muani or a Osimhen or a Vlahovic coming from another league that supposedly is great strikers that we've had in the past, and they've done fuck all? Are we really ready to waste more money? Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. Up the Chelsea. Hopefully some signings coming through the door very, very soon. Let me know what you think down below. See you next time.